tell you the name of the song until I tell you that we visited Ireland last summer. And we, of course, checked out the music, and there's lots of things to say, but I'll only tell you a couple of things. We experienced what was called a pub session. It sounds like some people here know what a pub session is. Basically, it's kind of like a jam session, just kind of, the pub music is whoever shows up. And anyway, you know, come 9 o'clock, a couple of people, well, first we asked the staff there, we said, well, what kind of music are you going to have here? Well, we don't know yet. So anyway, about 9 o'clock, a couple of musicians show up. You know, one guy has what is called a melodeon, which is a small button accordion. And then I think the other musician had a fiddle. And they started playing, and then 5 minutes later, you know, somebody shows up and he has a concertina, and then eventually some mandolins and guitars. I mean, they just kind of kept coming in. And, you know, about an hour later, there was maybe 15 musicians with every possible instrument you can think of, you know, playing there. They all knew the same songs, and boy, they put on some nice music. Well, one of the songs which we found common in, I'm going to say, at least 3 pubs is the one we're going to do here tonight. It's called Galway Girl. There's a town in Ireland called Galway. It's written by an American songwriter, Steve Earle. Primarily more like country type songs. Now, a sidebar about Steve, he's having a heck of a time with marriages. He's on his 7th. So, anyway, we're going to do Galway Girl. Nice, lively song, hard song. Many places where they have what are called split chords, that is where you change chords in the middle of a measure. And then to complicate it, there's even places where we'll have a 2/4 time measure embedded in generally 4/4 time hard song. So anyway, and it's one that I have practiced so much. And sometimes you practice something and get really good at it, and then as you practice it more, it starts to fall apart. Okay, here we go. We'll give Galway Girl a call. Which version? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
knows that it was Steve Earle who wrote it?
In Ireland, they did not.
Right.
So
here's the story. I believe it comes from Bill Staines, that he was in Ireland and at a pub, and they did a song called Roseville Fair that he wrote. And after they did it, he said, "You know, I wrote that song." I said, "No, you didn't." "No, you didn't. I learned that from my mom, who learned it from her mom. And it's an old Irish song." They would not believe that. So I wonder whether they think Galway Girl is likewise not a written song.
I am told that he lived in Galway for
Well, I believe all that.
Yeah.
By the way, there are sessions here in Denver, and there's a paper that you can get called Celtic Connection, and it lists the various pubs around town where you can go to sessions, and they're Irish stuff, and they're terrific. So are you, Jim. That was just great.